on before frostbite sets in. Please stand. Pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Let's start with item 3A. Mike? Unusually short day for you.
Yeah. Is this on? No?
Yes,
Test.
Yeah,
It's on.
Okay. Sounds good. Good morning, commissioners. This first agenda is for reclass. Elsie Ong has completed her requirements to move to Public Health Aid 2 under the WIC program, and so we are requesting to reclass to a Public Aid 2.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Mr. Chair, move to approve reclassification of Public Health Aid 1 LC Ong to Public Health Aid 2,
Retroactive to July 1st, 2025, signed payroll resolution 2508157P, which places her at step 1 of pay grade 445.
Second.
We have a motion. Discussion. Those in favor, say aye. Aye. Those opposed, motion approved. Let's go to your late agenda item 5A. Merit increase.
So this is really just a normal merit step increase for this quarter. It's going from step 1 to step 2. It is retroactive July 1st, and one of the reasons why we had to do it this way is because she's leaving. We have to get that in for payroll.
Right. Motion?
Mr. Chair, move to approve payroll resolution 2508165P effective July 1st, 2025.
Second.
A motion. Discussion.
So I guess her step was just scheduled anyway, and odd time to leave, but okay.
And if would have gotten a little quicker, it would have been consent. So that's why we're here.
All right.
Okay. Further discussion. Those in favor say aye. Those opposed, motion approved.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike. Good to see you. Item BB regarding Beaver Hill building. Thanks, Paul. Good morning.
Sorry, I got a few. Make sure I got this in order. So this was slab replacement in the pit at Beaver Hill. It's out to bid. We had multiple bids come in, and Ordell was lowest, substantially to work within the desired 60 days as a bid solicitation. And their total amount was $489,010. Test period passed, no protest. Like to, I think in this case, you want to modify requested action to allow me to sign the change order. I think that's under that contract we have set up with Ordell. I'm going to do a change order and set up a new contract since they want to work. Talk to you about that. That would be the easier to do a runnable contract. So anyway, those change orders get handled HTE. They process it, they sign it, Ordell sign it, and then assuming the approves it, sign it.
I'm confused. The other
We
have another
agenda, that change order. You're going to make.
We want to make a change order.
Since we already have an existing contract with Ordell, we talked it over with council. It really doesn't make sense to write a whole new
Fine, so just.
We can just change it.
All right.
Since it was competitive.
And I had added the agenda item We authorize the master to sign, and the form is likely going to be just a change order since we have a contract.
You want to call it change order, contract for the request to action?
Sure.
Okay. Do we have a motion?
This is the one for $489,000.
Yes.
Okay, so move for the Beaver Hill pit slab replacement amendment, was it? With
Change
order with Wardell Construction LLC in the amount of $189,110 authorized master to sign, subject to council approval.
Second.
Have a motion, discussion.
I'm curious why what are the complications with the extra 15 days Jake Miller Construction wanted for $64,000 saving?
The difficulty is we can't have, it would extend the pit project by an additional 60 days. We can't get them in at the same time. Our current contract is working. Extend the whole project 60 days, as well in the period, which puts us doing garbage between outside without a roof for an additional 60 days.
All right.
Which would increase our cost quite a bit.
Fair enough.
Thank you. Further discussion. Those in favor of the motion, please say aye. Opposed, motion approved. Let's do the late agenda item 5B regarding another pit matter.
After that, we have another for him as well. Okay.
So this one is, I'm just going to read the description so it's in the record. The roof replacement project, our Beaver Hill site is progressing smoothly. Early during construction, our contractor with construction notified us the main pit will need to be closed for several weeks during the removal of the existing structure and construction of the new one. We work together with the consultant, HGE, along with DEQ to develop a plan to meet service in this time. A temporary pit area has been agreed upon, and we will continue accepting garbage while the main pit is out of operation. The cost of the pit, Mordell, is $162,215.85. We'd like to assess change order work with a not too amount of $162,250.85. And again, authorize self to sign on behalf of the change order.
We got in the chat that the Owen building is broadcasting and creating an echo online. Right. Thank you, Derek.
This will allow us to keep processing garbage and having customers during the pit's closed. It's probably going to 3 to 4 period estimating.
Okay.
Move to approve and authorize Redman to sign the change proposal. Request for temporary pit related to the Beaver Hill roof replacement project, Wardell Construction LLC, in the amount not to exceed $162,215.05, which is about more than $8,000 expected on this.
Second.
We have a motion and a discussion.
What is the surface operation temporary pit area? Is that concrete currently?
It's currently asphalt, and it's sloped. It's got a grade to it. So that's all we got to do. Cut out, peeled off. There's a retaining that's going to be built, and then fill in, and then they got to retape it so that we can use it for handling. We have to have a hardened surface process.
Yeah, you do. And a level one.
Yeah.
This is going over by the.
If you were looking directly at the recyclability, it'd be
Or the glass.
correct.
Okay. And you just be able to load down over the hill.
They'll be able to look just right there off that. Well, the existing retaining wall behind that building is going to need to get extended to the south, and then make it come back down to the.
After the completion of the project will be the utilization of this newly constructed temporary pit.
We don't plan on taking it out.
No.
But probably we have some more area for recycling, and also we're thinking more for tires.
We have tire overflow on the other side of the building right now. And so we're thinking we can move the tire portion of our operation over to that side. There'll be a lot more room than what we have
All right.
on the north side.
So no basketball court.
Probably not, no.
All right.
Are you ready for the vote?
I am.
Okay, those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion approved. And lastly, we'll go to 3C, a Sealander Creek Fish Passage project.
So this is 2 culvert replacements on Sealander Road. It's our county road. It's been a partner project we've been working on with Coos Watershed Association for a couple of years now. They were able to obtain a lot of grant funds for this. They bought the pipes. They're already on site. We put it out to bid. We did get multiple bids on this, and Papaya was the lowest responsible bidder at $57,921. Coos Watershed has an additional $15,000 in their budget of grant funds that they can use towards that $57,921. So we intend to invoice them for $15,000 of that, but we still need to have a contract with the lowest responsible bidder for the $57,921 so that we can get the work done. So I'd like to request the board approve the Sealander Creek Fish Passage project with Papaya Contracting LLC in the amount of $57,921 and authorize Roadmaster to sign the contract upon council approval.
Mr. Chair, move to award the Sealander Creek Fish Passage project to Papaya Contracting LLC in the amount of $57,921 and authorize Roadmaster to sign the contract upon county council's approval.
Second.
Have a motion and a second, discussion. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Those opposed, motion approved. Thank you, Paul.
Thanks, Paul.
Okay, moving on to 3D. Sheriff, you want to buy an incinerator?
Please.
Nice. It's about time.
Good morning, gentlemen.
Good morning, Sheriff.
It's just that the DEQ was approved thanks to the hard work of Jason, Jill, and others. Kind of amazing they did. Thankfully, there's an exception for law enforcement with some of the what we're sticking on. So it's just that the amount has changed a little bit, but it's still well within the obligated funds from ARP from December. So requesting to purchase it finally for in the amount of $52,950 for an Echo 1500. And do want to just real quickly highlight the importance of this. And not only will it help us maintain or stay in compliance with laws for the disposal of animals that have passed, but right now any burning of evidence or anything that needs to be burned, we have to go to Tacoma. So we haven't gone. So it's really helped. Not just us, but I think the local community. State courts have reached out about potential burning some stuff. Some of the police chiefs have. The hope is, and I don't know how it's going to work, but the hope is that we can basically charge what Brooks was charging and help make this a revenue producing as well. So
Yeah.
super excited this got passed finally.
Yeah.
Good.
Did you say Tacoma?
Yes, sir. Yeah,
Wow.
The one in Brooks shut down. Unfortunately, that was the only one for like the whole state. It's crazy.
Well, we could, we need to market that out, huh?
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
That's the idea.
I know you're on it. Okay, excellent. Mr. Chair, move to approve the expenditure of $52,950 for the incinerator.
Second.
Have a motion and a second, discussion. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion approved.
So when you burn the weed, where does it exhaust to?
That's a secret.
We don't want to broadcast that,
We don't.
Commissioner.
It's not pumping out the side of the building for folks, is it?
Hotboxing that whole area.
All right. Thanks, Sheriff.
Thank you, Sheriff.
Okay, item 3D. County Clerk. Good morning, Julie.
Good morning, Julie.
So I'm here to reclass the three positions that we hold in the clerk's office. The first one, I don't know if this is on. The first one is for the chief deputy recorder, and it says request Board of Commissioners approve the revised updated job description, which is attached for you guys for the chief deputy recorder position. This position revisions reflect the duties and responsibilities currently being performed by this position and also reflect the additional responsibilities associated with being the sole full-time recorder in the office following the loss of a full-time employee recorder position. Also, board approval to reclass the position from pay grade 789 to 780. This change recognizes the expanded scope of the role and the fact that the position performs many key aspects of the business operations manager position for other departments, playing a vital role in the office administration. Given the complexity and accuracy required, the individual in this position will be responsible for completing a high volume of work accurately and with strict deadlines. So this is for Tammy, who is in the recording office. Currently, we are, and you'll see this in the next one, but we are cross-training Sarah in the recording office, but only for fill-in purposes. So she's in there a lot right now, but that's just because we're trying to get her cross-trained before filing starts on the 11th of September for the primary and also the November election coming up. So we are, she's doing a great job, but so Tammy will be the sole person in that office after that for the majority of the time.
Okay, thank you.
I'll move to approve revised job description for Chief Deputy Clerk Recorder position and reclass to pay grade 780 effective August 1st, 2025. And authorize board chair to sign, or, no, we got to sign resolution 25-08 dash, I'm going with 155P?
Got it.
Okay.
Do we have a second? We have a motion and a second discussion.
We already talked the money, you found the money in the budget for this, and I know other departments with consolidated staff have made the same adjustments, so this is logical.
I was just looking at Caroline's note here, recommends step 4 plus 9%.
She's already at
That's
step 4
longevity.
plus 9% now, so she just moved up because she's been here for 24 years.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, she stepped out, you know,
Uh-huh. Okay.
topped out.
Further discussion?
No, sir.
Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion approved. Let's move on.
So
to
the next one is
rehab.
the reclass of position for the lead elections analyst. So this is Lark, who runs the elections office. We changed the name to analyst. It was deputy. The reason we did that is that's happening with a lot of counties across the state who had deputy in the title for those positions. It's very confusing in the job market. Caroline will attest that she's even had people come in and ask if they get to carry a gun. And so we just wanted to make it very clear as far as what the job is if someone comes in to apply for it in the future, or if Lark were to leave and go out in the job field so that she's more marketable. It just makes more sense to be an analyst over a deputy. And so for this one, I am requesting the Board of Commissioners approve a revised updated job title and description of the lead election deputy position, renamed as lead election analyst. Also request the board approve to reclass position from pay grade 420 to 21. This reflects changes in duties and responsibilities. So this has to do too with the fact that she is taking on a lot more responsibility with losing Sarah part-time, and then also because she's taken on a lot more duties as far as some GIS and mappings is starting to play a key role in that office. So as we move forward with OCVR and state voter registration program, we are one of the only counties that doesn't use GIS in our office. So Lark is having to kind of embrace that and learn some of that. So the hope is that we will eventually get a GIS license in our office too, so that we can convert all of our mapping to GIS. It'd be better for redistricting, and it'd also be better for records requests and things of that nature.
Okay, Mr. Chair, move to approve revised job description for the lead election deputy position and reclass to pay grade 421, retitled to lead election analyst, effective August 1st, 2025, and sign resolution 25-08-156P.
Thank you.
Second?
And thank you for the second discussion. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion approved.
Megan doesn't have any staff that labeled deputy, do they? No guns?
3G.
I have talked with the sheriff. He's fine with me carrying it.
Oh, excellent.
Yeah. Okay, the last one is, we changed the name of this one as well. So this one used to be an election deputy. Now, of course, they're gonna learn the recording position, and we've changed it to a specialist. So elections and recording specialist. Request the Board of Commissioners approve revised updated job title and description of the elections deputy position to be called election and recording specialist. Also request board approval to reclass the position from pay grade 416 to 417. This reflects the changes in duties and responsibilities of the position, but also reflects the fact that the clerk's department lost the full-time person. So just, she's actually the one that's taking on the most new learning, because she's cross-training in recording. So she has, now will have election knowledge and recording knowledge.
Move to approve and revise job title to election and recording specialist and update position description and reclass to pay grade 417 effective August 1st, 2025, and sign resolution 25-08-154P.
Second.
We have a motion and a second. Discussion. For the record, I'd like to thank Julie for working through this and let
Sure.
everyone here know that we eliminated one of 4 positions that work for the clerk, and it's difficult to get the work necessary to be done short one person. But thank you, and thank the ladies who have stepped up to do this. Frankly, for less than $5,000 extra pay, we've been able to save a position.
Yeah.
I hope it works.
They're
Thank
working
you.
very hard,
I'm
and
sure
they're
they are.
more than willing. And so, yes, I'm very appreciative of all of them. They're wonderful workers. Also, I wanted to thank Caroline, because she was helpful in going through the job descriptions with me, which can be kind of a tedious task. So we appreciate that.
We have good
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Yes, we do.
Thank you, Julie.
Second that also.
Okay, let's move on to 3A.
We need a vote.
Oh, I'm sorry, I beg your pardon. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, we're done.
Thank you.
All right, thanks, Julie.
All right, let's go to 3H. Request approval of joint funding agreement for stream gauges. This is for the geological survey. Does this happen every other year?
Every year.
Every year. We somehow or another have a joint funding agreement with the DOI regarding geological survey. It's very important to let the fishermen know when the Coquille River will be fishable and when it's not. And also to warn people downstream that to get their cows on the high ground. So, the requested action is to approve the joint funding agreement in the amount of $13,750. We have a motion.
Chair, move to approve the joint funding agreement in the amount of $13,750.
Second.
The motion is second. Discussion. Those in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion approved. And this last one then, is a contribution to the Oregon Coast Economic Summit. This is an unusual request. The legislature has a caucus called the Coastal Caucus. It's made up of all the legislators, regardless of party, that come from the coastal counties. Each year they've held what they call an economic summit. This has been going on for several years now, probably 5 or 6. And for the first time, to my knowledge, they're coming to Coos County. And we were asked to make a contribution out of our Economic Development Fund to assist with the cost of putting this on. I was the one that made up the $5,000, and it wouldn't have anything to go on if that's not satisfactory to either of you. This comes from Economic Development money. We have limited places we can spend this anyway, and this fills the bill. And my input was that all of these people are pretty important to us, and having their goodwill could be beneficial to the county. So that's why I recommended the 5,000. Megan, do you have something?
I just thought you might want to know how much is actually
Oh,
available in the
yes.
Economic Development Fund.
Thank you. I hope at least 5,000.
Yeah, about 260,000.
Oh, okay.
So
Thank you.
we can,
We can
We
afford
can
it.
afford that,
Yeah.
all right.
So,
And, Mr. Chair, I just add on to that, forgive me if you mentioned this, I was reading something else too, that economic development fund can't be used for very many things. Yeah. So,
this will be held, I think, at the Coquell facility. I know from having attended other meetings, it's a pretty big draw, and it could be a little boost to the area. So with that, I ask for a motion.
Move to approve making a $5,000 contribution to the Oregon Coast Economic Summit.
second.
I have a motion and a second. Have we discussed it enough?
Yeah,
think
I've
so.
always heard the Coastal Caucus is one of the strongest, so it's nice they came to the county with the most people on the coast.
So, all those in favor of the motion, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those opposed, motion approved. Consent calendar.
Mr. Chair, I move to approve the consent calendar as presented.
Second?
Motion to approve, please vote aye.
Aye.
Aye. Those against it, motion approved. We've gone through the late agenda items. We're on to commissioner reports. Drew, do you want to start?
Sure. Last week met with the South Coast Development Council over in Myrtle Point and talked with them. Powers has joined the SCDC, talking about bringing in traded sector work and some development that city has as objectives. They've got objectives, which is nice. And we took a tour of Myrtle Point. We're seeing about them joining so that we can get more of the cities coordinated around economic development. So that was a beneficial one. I know we've got some work going on coordinating around planning software. Grants have come in so that the county can work with North Bend, Coos Bay, and I forget the other partners to have a coordinated system that makes it easier for developers to find out all of the codes on the property in a quick manner. And also having discussions around some similar planning and codes across multiple systems. That way if somebody, or cities, that way if someone knows how to develop in one city, we want them to know roughly how to develop in all of the cities in Coos County. We've got, well, some of those things changed. I reached out, it's a piece of trivia folks may not know. I reached out to our local synagogue because Judge Brand used to be a judge here in Coos County back in the day, and he was also, as I've understood it, the only West Coast judge that served on the Nuremberg trials. I've never seen anything around Coos County kind of acknowledging or celebrating that, and I think that's an important thing to have acknowledged, is the role Coos County has played in multiple sectors around the world, including helping get rid of Nazis. We've got lots of war memorials, but this is the only judge on the West Coast that served in that capacity. We have the veteran stand down that I'm sure Commissioner Taylor will talk more about but that's on the 21st, 9 to 2 at the North Bend Community Center. And yeah, there's not many people here. I'll cut off there.
Thank you.
Well, Commissioner Farmer, I'm wondering about something that you said about the elimination of Nazis, because I read every day that the country is still full of them.
They're around.
Yeah, all right.
We had a branch of the Aryan Nation with a mailing address here until 2003.
Not nearly so prominent as commonly presented, but
Oh,
anyway, thanks
I
for
gotcha.
that bit of trivia anyway. Yeah, the veterans stand down, thanks for that intro, happening this Thursday It is not happening at Pony Village Mall as in the past. It's happening at the North Bend Community Center. And there will be hamburgers and some corn on the cob. And I think there's breakfast burritos early, starting at 9, and burgers starting at 11, and the function goes until 2. And I understand you're going to come out and deploy your superb shucking skills.
I know who the master griller is, and it's not me.
Well, we'll get them fed, that's for sure. So last Tuesday, I attended the Coquille Valley STEP meeting, and the energy in the room was phenomenal. They handed out, gosh, I don't know, like maybe 10 or 12 cash awards for people who had caught tagged bass in the Coquille River. And so that was awesome. The report was that the Coquille electroshocking boats that have been going out have been, I think they've killed like 10,000 fish. And so that's phenomenal. That's not going to eliminate the problem, but it takes a big chunk out of it. And with the additional consideration of the greater density of smolts going into the river, there's more good fish and less bad fish. That's a good recipe, and so we're looking forward to the Fish and Game Commission approving the proposal to open the Coquille River. I think September 13th was the open date they were shooting for, and so I think we're going to see a pretty good influx of people to Coos County going after those fish, and Bandon is going to be hopping. So really looking forward to that. And let's see. The one other thing is we're going to be, I don't know if Commissioner Farmer's going to come out and help. We're going to be dealing with the spring at the animal shelter, going up and cleaning out that spring and putting in some rock and stuff to hopefully upgrade their water situation, which is in pretty dire straits right now. So we're looking forward to getting that on track, and we do still always a need for volunteer efforts at the animal shelter. So if anyone online or in the room is inclined to go and volunteer some time, that would be of great value to the Sheriff's Department and the animals of Coos County. Thank you. Welcome. Thank you, Sheriff. And I think that's all I've got.
Thank you. I'd like to elaborate a little bit on your abandoned Coquille River fish information. It has been open for coho. We used to call them silvers. Now this year it will be open for Chinook as well. I believe one Chinook. I don't know whether it's one Chinook a day or one fish a day, regardless of whether it's which species. But
I think it was 2 in possession.
2 in possession.
Yeah.
So
So yeah,
one could be a Chinook.
Right.
And I know there's been a lot of work in recent years regarding the coho salmon. Last year, I took my son and my nephews fishing on the Coquille. We had a very good guide. It took us 18 minutes from the time we started fishing until we had our first fish. And in 2.5 hours, we had five coho. So there's a lot of this work that's being done to revive the coho runs, and now the Chinook runs is really apparently paying off. We met the Coos County Urban Renewal District, which is on the North Spit, commonly thought of as the Port's Urban Renewal District, but it belongs to us. And it's been pretty inactive for several years. However, we are going to go ahead and engage with the district to fund a rebuild of the road to the North Spit. It's old, it's wearing out, and it needs significant upgrading, or else it's going to deteriorate further, and it's our responsibility. I'm guessing, and it's purely a guess, that we're looking at a project that would be for several $1 million, and that would be a burden if our road department had to complete that work out of our county funds. So here we finally have an urban renewal district that kind of working for the benefit of the county. So I'm pleased with that. I think we haven't had a board meeting since the fair. We had a work group meeting, and I want to thank Rod, who's liaison to the fair, and I want to thank the fair board and all the volunteers that put that fair on. It was, I think, in my view, a huge success this year. We still don't have numbers regarding revenue and attendance, but being down there, you just got the feeling that the fair has really turned a corner, and indeed it has, and something we can be very proud of now. So Rod, thank you for your leadership, and
Thank you.
And make sure the fair board and all the volunteers know that. So that concludes my discussion. Anything more?
Yeah, I'll just, you reminded me that in the fair board meeting right here last night, a 3-hour fair board meeting, that there was much discussion about the successes of the fair this year. And each superintendent that spoke about the livestock events, there were a few things that we need to address and correct, but the vast majority of the comments were very positive, and right in line with what you've said, that the fair is really, we're seeing it operate the best that it's ever been. And so that's really great.
The youth auction took in $1,100,000.
Jeez.
It helps a lot of kids get to college. The rodeo was packed, absolutely packed. I wasn't there Saturday night, but I understand it then. And they're creating a new entertainment venue, and they have name entertainment, and I understand that was very, very busy and packed. So been a lot of changes down there, and all for the good, in my view. So, anything more?
No.
With that, we'll go to citizen comments. Phil, you're up first.
Well, that's boring.
That's in old Roman days, that meant someone had to be killed. I hope that's not what you're thinking of. David.
I pass.
Okay. Are you going to talk? Get up here. You have to come for the full meeting next time, though. You can't get in here cheap and just come at the end.
I can't last that long.
No. Hi, Dawn. By the way, Dawn made an apple pie
Yeah.
to enter into the fair. They have a $5 entry fee. He's such a cheap bastard, he wouldn't even pay it. But he brought it by, and we got to have it here in the office. It was absolutely delicious.
And
If you could ever get him to bake a pie for you.
And Don, I have to add on to that I was on the pie tasting. I was at the pie tasting table, and it's really too bad you didn't enter that pie, because there's a pretty good chance you would have won that. So.
Well, first off, good morning.
Good morning.
If you want to talk about the pie a little bit, I didn't want to pay somebody to eat my pie.
Well, we enjoyed having it for free.
Plus, of the many years that I've been to the Coos County Fair, which is over 30, and entered lots of different things and worked a lot of time on the fair itself and all kinds of stuff. If someone takes the effort to bring something to the fair, I don't think you need to charge them. for $5. I don't care if it's $1,000 or $2 or whatever. People who, in the county who comes to the fair come to exhibit what they are. And that's what the livestock, the flower people, pie people, I don't care what it is. If you put enough effort and time to go to a fair, and those of us who have been to the fairs a lot, that spend a lot of money, a lot of time to do what? Is to exhibit our stuff. And so that was the main thing. I think I could have scraped up to $5 if I wanted to. Okay? So, what I wanted to talk to you about, I just found out here not too long ago about a couple of our ex-commissioners who passed away.
Oh.
And I wanted to come before you to give my condolences about them passing away, and to recognize them, that they put a lot of time and effort into this county. And I think that the county should recognize them entirely about who they are and what they were and all that. I said the media itself, I didn't say anything about it at all about their thing, except for one person mentioned it in the local papers, but that's all.
Who passed? I didn't hear a thing about it.
Commissioner Beebe, Jack Beebe, and Commissioner Gordon Ross. And they passed away within a month of each other. And I think it was in June or something like that that he passed away.
Huh.
So that's what I wanted to come before you for, to recognize him, okay? And I would do the same for you, all right?
Hopefully you won't have to.
I'll be first, so Thank you.
Thank you for that, Don.
Thank you so much. Anyone else? We are adjourned. Thank you, everyone. Gordon Ross.